Okay, today's maths. So it says measures mental addition and subtraction. Okay, so to calculate complements of 1 unit of measure. Sounds complicated, but it's not really. I'm going to look at some examples with you, remind you how to work it out, and then you'll just be able to have a go. So you are going to have to remember some of our decimal work for this. So for A, the first one says 0.3 add something equals 1 centimetre. Now, when we're doing missing numbers, we must do the inverse. So remember, inverse means opposite. So here it's asking you to add, we're going to subtract. I'm going to explain to you why that is. Okay, we've had 0.3 centimetres. So let's say we had a piece of ribbon that was 0.3 centimetres. Then we put another piece with it. And when we put that piece with it, it makes it 1 centimetre long altogether. Okay, so our first piece of 0.3 centimetres and another piece makes 1 centimetre. We need to work out how long this bit is. So what we do is we take our full length of 1 centimetre and then we take this bit off and find out what's left to find this bit. So what this is actually asking you to do is 1 centimetre subtract 0.3. And actually when you work down the page, they're all very, very similar there. Till you get to here, then it's subtracting. And then 1 centimetre subtract, so taking something away, leaves 0.1 centimetres. So to work out what that bit would be, okay, you're going to have to do 1 centimetre take away this bit. So it's very similar all the way down. It's just asking you to work out what it is that you need to do. When you get to here, that's just normal, isn't it? That's how calculations are often set out, not a missing number, you're just working out the answer. So 0.3 centimetres add something is 1 centimetre. So what we have to do is 1 centimetre, sorry, I've missed my units there, that's shocking. 1 centimetre subtract 0.3 centimetres. Now, the idea is that you do this in your head. So to be able to do it in your head, you need to know that 0.3 has no ones and 0.3 tenths. So 1 is the same as 1.0 centimetres. So in my head, I would actually times both of these by 10 and then work backwards afterwards. You don't have to do it that way. So I'd think 10 take away 3 is 7. Right, okay, I times them both by 10, so now I need to divide them both by 10 to get 0.7. If you're really struggling to do it in your head, you can always do a little column for a few and you hopefully will spot the pattern. So 0 take away 3 we can't do. So you have to exchange, and this is where that 10 comes into it. So 10 subtract 3 is 7. And obviously you've got 0, take away 0, 7. And hopefully you will start to spot that pattern as you're working down and be able to do them a little bit more mentally. Okay. It's all about understanding what that decimal is. If you're struggling, then do them as columns. That's absolutely fine. When you get to number 4 and it asks you for the pound, remember it's 1.00 subtract, what is it? 0.15. That's what it's actually asking you to do. So you can absolutely do a column. It might be once you've practiced a few that you're like, oh yeah, I can understand where that's coming from, and you can do it mentally. If you can't, working out is absolutely fine. B is very, very similar, just instead of just having tenths to work with, you've got tenths and hundredths. It's exactly the same. You don't have to do any converting. You can. So for instance, when we get to the metre ones, you might rather do 100 centimetres take away 63 centimetres. So you can convert, and then you can convert it into centimetres and then use that to make your calculation easier. Don't worry about that if that sounds confusing. You just need to work your way through. If you're struggling, ask us and we will slowly go through some with you. So start on A. If you're feeling very confident, start on B, and then C is always there as a little bit of an extra challenge for you. Good luck, Year 5.